quick update. So guys, I'm kind of still new out here in Tampa. So I was like, I haven't been to church in like forever. It's been like so long that I've been to church. It's been so long since I've been to church, right? So this is a church. It's called the River Church. So I actually went in there just to like check them out and like, you know, maybe find a new church to go to, try to go back into church, because it's been years since I haven't been to church. And I'm wondering, like, dude, why? I forgot why I haven't went to church in a while. And then me going into this church, it just hit me, bruh. Like, now I realize that I understand why I stopped going to church, bro. Because, I can't deal. That's why I talk about the fake people, bro. Fake people, bro. Church people are so fake. It's crazy. It's crazy. You had so godly this and so godly that, but the whole time I was in there, bro, you were talking down on people, bro. You were talking down on other churches. Like, oh, and then you were bragging. Why are you bragging? Bro, God, Jesus, they don't brag, bro. The only people that brag is the devil. The devil brags so fucking hard. So I was like, what? They ain't here. Oh, we do giveaways every week. We got 4 giveaways, and we do giveaways every week. And what other churches be doing that? And this, bro, we know a lot of churches. There's churches that do giveaways, but there's a lot of churches that don't do giveaways because they can't afford it, bro. They can't afford to do giveaways. They can barely afford to keep their building running, bro. That's why they need, you know what I mean, people helping, money here, money there. But regardless, you don't sit there and because you got a big, beautiful church and you can do it inside and outside and you got money to do this and do that, you don't sit there and talk down on other churches. Like, oh, we could do it, but they can't. You know what I mean? Like, then they had this lady on stage where she said it herself. She had this church she was going to since she was young. And then I guess the pastor of this church ended up getting in her head and getting her to come over here. And now she's basically down talking her own church that she grew up in. She in this man's church down talking her own church that she grew up in. I grew up in a church when I was younger. I would never come to another church. I don't care how big, man. I don't care how big it is. I would never come to another church and talk down on my